Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're gonna go ahead and run a full GT Goku team, right? So we got sort of the full evolution of Goku in Dragon Ball GT. Of course, we have LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I think probably the best unit in Dokkan right now. Just an absolute monster, a must-have, you know, for global players too. Then, of course, we got Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Shadow Dragon Saga. You know, since we had one extra slot, I could either have gone with him, or I could have done, like, Super Saiyan 3 Great Ape Kid Goku. Both of those are options, but obviously I went with the Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We have the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku right here. Again, I could have went with him or the Super Saiyan 3 Great Ape Kid Goku, but since I use the Great Ape one a lot, right, he's a really good support type unit, and this AGL one I don't really use too much, I decided to rock him. He, of course, is from the Baby Saga, by the way. Then, of course, we have Super Saiyan 2 GT Kid Goku right here. This, of course, is a physical one, who gets his Dokkan Awakening along with the 4-year anniversary. A very strong unit. For Super Saiyan GT Goku, I brought this one right here. Now, there's only, what, 3 GT Super Saiyan Gokus in the game? This free-to-play one, a World Tournament one, and then, like, there's a AGL one that Dokkan Awakens into a Super Saiyan 2 GT Kid Goku, but that pre-SSR form Super Saiyan 1 is probably still better than this guy, but, you know, this is the one I rainbowed and went with, so we got Super Saiyan GT Goku. Again, that's from his fight, I believe, against Rildo. It might be. And then the final Goku we have here is this base form Dragon Fist Goku. This, of course, is the Goku who defeats Super Android 17 alongside Android 18. So, let's jump into it. Let's see how strong this team is going to be. Really, like, any team with Super Saiyan 4s on it at this point in the game is going to be brutal and busted. Like, Super Saiyan 4 units are just, like, ridiculous. Their links are, like, pretty much perfect. Every Super Saiyan 4 in Dokkan counters super attacks, except for the free-to-play physical Super Saiyan 4 Goku that we got as part of the 4-year anniversary. But all the rest of them have the ability to counter super attacks, which is a broken ability, right? Super Saiyan 4s are just incredible and impressive. I'm really hoping that we'll see, like, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, Super Saiyan 4 Broly, Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegito at some point in time. I do think we probably will, but, you know, hopefully it comes sooner rather than later. I think, you know, something like that could have been cool for Saiyan Day, but they did opt to go with the transforming Vegeta. I also want to make sure to get all the units a super attack at least once here. So here we'll see, yeah, the Tech Super Saiyan 1, he's definitely by far the weakest unit we're rocking on this team. He got a crit right there, though. And then this Goku has a phenomenal super attack animation right there, busting out the Dragon Fist. Basically, Dokkan considers any Dragon Fist unit to be a part of, like, the full power category too. So even though that Kid Goku is base form, he's on the full power category. I do love that. I mean, that was cool of them to do that. Like, that is just a little bit of an extra buff, an extra unit to have on that full power category, which is pretty useful. Okay, so yeah, let's let this Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku go ahead and rock out a little bit. We'll push Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku off rotation for now, but it won't be too big of a deal, right? We'll be able to get it done. So this Goku up there at 1.1 million, I mean, a lot of these Gokus are going to link very well. You know, all these units, I believe, are going to have the GT link. Many of them have Prepare for Battle. 3.8 million, you say? Well, so, like, you know, we're just absolutely going to steamroll the opposition with this. Now, you know, so we're doing this full GT Goku team, right? I was thinking of somehow doing one for Vegeta as well. I mean, the Vegeta one would be a little different because right now we're not able to, what is it called? Like there's not enough GT Vegetas, right? Like, we do have a base form GT Vegeta, but like, he only has a couple of SRs. There's not even an SSR base form GT Vegeta in Dokkan right now. There is the Super Saiyan 1 GT Vegeta, and we do also have a Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta, but, like, we don't have a Super Saiyan 2, which is odd. I feel like they should add one at some point. I mean, they probably will. We'll see when, but I think they should add I mean, listen, if they're gonna add in a form that does not exist in Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta, right? He's not from GT. Then I feel like they could do Super Saiyan 2 GT Vegeta, who actually fights Super Android 17. I feel like they could get that done. And again, I would like a good base form GT Vegeta. What's funny is, like, despite the fact that they, like, during the 4th anniversary, they did so many GT units, there are still a number of GT units, for them to be represented in Dokkan. Like, a lot of stuff from the Baby Saga is still there, right? Like, we could get Rildo. I feel like Metal Rildo, you probably could talk me into him getting a Dokkan Fest. I don't know, maybe he's just below Dokkan Fest tier, right? Like, certainly something like, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan who fought Cell, or the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that fights Bojack in the movie. Like, one of those would be obviously more worthy of a Dokkan Fest. I would like to see characters like, Android 13, Garlic Jr., Dr. Willow from the, various Dragon Ball movies. I'd like to see them get Dokkan Fest. So maybe Rildo's not all the way up there, right, on units that actually need a Dokkan Fest event and a Dokkan Fest exclusive, but there are, like, he could at least get a really, really solid card, right? Like, think about what they did with, like, Master Roshi or King Piccolo, right? Or the Physical Kaioken Goku. Like, all these units that are just so impressive despite not being a Dokkan Fest exclusive or not being an LR. Like, so many different options for units that they could do with that as well. So, I would like to see a lot of these GT unit characters get represented. I mean, we have, like, there's that Gohan, right, who's actually in the Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku event, right, where he's actually wearing, like, his father's gi again. He's kind of got the Ultimate Gohan outfit on, sort of. It's a little different because I believe Gohan's gi in the Shadow Dragon Saga does have a symbol on it, right, whereas the Ultimate Gohan is, like, just blank, kind of like Goku's from the Buu Saga. I would love for that Gohan to get, like, a very solid TUR, right? I mean, again, they have him already in-game in the Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku event, so it couldn't be that difficult for them to just give us that unit. Also, of course, Goten. Goten from GT is really, really, like, they just completely just said, nah, you're gonna get nothing of Goten from GT. And it's like, like, GT versions of Gohan and Goten, like, they could potentially really help out, like, the Hybrid Saiyan category, for example, which, I think is one of the weakest categories in Dokkan. A lot of that has to do with SCR Ultimate Gohan's subpar leader skill. Okay, now here's the thing. 100% LR Goku could finish off this Spirit Bomb Goku here, but I'm gonna use a Baba, because I have not, like, tested this out a bunch, right? Like, I haven't, like, often gone through the UI Goku event with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but this really should be a pretty easy one-shot right here. I think even without a crit, I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku could, like, take off double what this guy has in health. Well, okay, yeah, with a crit, nothing. So, it would be quite easy to, like, no-item this boss rush with this team, but, against UI Goku, I do tend to play a bit defensive. I like to be a little bit cautious, when we're going up against that Spirit Bomb phase, right? So, kind of going through all that stuff again, bunch of GT cards that I would like to see added to Dokkan, and I think, should be added to Dokkan. That's like really one of the best things about Dokkan right now, though, is that despite the fact that they've, like, done so much, like, there's still so many more characters that, like, either don't have cards in Dokkan or, like, only have, like one or two, like, crappy cards, right? So, like, even if Dragon Ball Super doesn't continue, which it's going to, like, Dragon Ball Super is going to continue, we're going to get something like Moro. I'm sure we'll get, like, the blonde Super Saiyan Goku Black from the manga. Certain things like that I think would definitely happen. Maybe, like, the perfected Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta from the manga, or, like, the shirtless Merge Zamasu. Those are cards I could see added into Dokkan at a certain point. And, like, those are, from Dragon Ball Super, like, Dokkan, I think, would be fine for a long time, even if Dragon Ball Super wasn't around. But, like, think about all the times they dropped, like, new Dragon Ball Super Dokkan Fests into Dokkan, right? Like, UI Goku, AGL Rose, Physical Vegito Blue, like just how hype things were, right? Now, you know, we were, you know, Dragon Ball Super ended for a while, but then, oh, boom, look at this. Now we have, whatchamacallit, you know, Gogeta Blue and Broly, who were huge, mega hype Dokkan Fest. Like, I would say Gogeta and Broly is probably the hypest the community has ever been for, like, a Dokkan Fest banner and Dokkan Fest units. I would say, like, the 4-year anniversary celebration was the best, like, celebration in Dokkan history, but it did feel like there was more hype for Blue Gogeta and Broly than there was for the LR Super Saiyan 4s. I mean, that's to be expected, though, because, of course, you know, these are, you know, at the very minimum, the second copy of the Super Saiyan 4 cards, you know, Goku and Vegeta. Plus, we already did have a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you know, the Ultra Full Power version. So I guess it's not, like, too surprising that, like, you know, Blue Gogeta, who obviously was not in Dokkan at that point, and then this new version of Broly, you know, we got God Vegeta, all of that was just so hyped. So I am very, very hopeful for the future of Dokkan. So here we go. Like, here is why, you know, the LR Super Saiyan 4s are just, like, busted, like, out of control, too, is them being able to just do this right here. These active skills. Just this free attack before the turn starts, which just does massive damage. Like, if we had a support type unit on rotation, like, Goku could, like, especially, and if we also had two, like, Goku, LR Goku's on rotation, like, you could finish UI Goku off with basically just the active skills. Oh, a super attack dodge right at the end here. You gotta love that. I'm telling y'all, 3 dodge is the way to go. People sleep on the 3 dodge, but it's just so good. Like, I can't, the amount of super attacks I've dodged on camera, on video, y'all know, like, I feel like we dodge a super attack like once, like every other video or something like that, like just with the 3 dodge. It's because I give 3 dodge to every single one of my units, right? So all of them have that capability. That's why we see that actually take place so often. And then, of course, you know, GT Goku right here, I believe, should be able to finish off UI Goku. No, he didn't. All right, one more turn. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. We'll end it with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We'll go ahead and finish things up. So, thanks, guys, for watching. I decided to bust out another one of these, you know, sort of like theme teams right here. The next type of video like this I'll do, you know, transforming Vegeta is coming very soon. So you already know we're going to do a video. That's where we'll get the full Vegeta, like, evolution team. Like, that's going to be really exciting. You know, the Super Saiyan Vegeta will be able to have Super Vegeta, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, God Vegeta, Blue Vegeta, and then we'll probably slap Evolution Blue Vegeta on there as the final unit for that team. So, thanks for watching, guys. Here was the full GT Goku team. I do look forward to seeing, you know, what the next, you know, units are for the rest of 2019. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.